Okay guys, and I think we can all agree that, I'm kidding, can you imagine if I spoke like that?
What's going on everybody? Welcome back to MD Fish Tanks. I'm MD and these are my fish tanks.
Welcome back to the channel guys. In the last video you saw me set up the Ranchu tank. I've tried this 4 times now, believe it or not. In the last video you saw me set up the Ranchu tank. Hey, finally. That's going really well, but it was a good few videos now ago when I set up this tank behind me, which is the Rainbow River. It's still got no fish in it, but it's definitely ready. So in this video, we're gonna be adding some fish to that. But also a couple of videos ago as well, I brought back in the cave aquarium. Now it's already grown thick, so like I need to trim it like really well. It looks great, don't get me wrong, and it kind of looks perfect as it is, but it's only going to grow too much too quickly. So before we get the fish and all that sorted in the tank behind me, the Rainbow River, which I haven't bought any yet, but we're gonna move on to that. Just give me a minute, all right? Let's first of all trim this up. I want to show you guys how I trim, what I do. I don't know if it's the right or wrong way, it's just how I do it. So yeah, hopefully that's useful to you. So you might be thinking, what's wrong with the tank? Nothing's wrong with it, don't get me wrong. But, you know, like some of the foreground plants are actually taller than the, you know, the background plants, which isn't good. And if we actually trim a lot of this right back level, then it'll grow back really thick and good. I've got to stop saying thick. Someone else commented it in my last video at the bottom though. He said, those Ranchu Crew goldfish are thick. I've just turned off the new filter from 1.2 filter, by the way, because I don't want any extra noise when I'm trying to film. So yeah, we need to trim up this whole section here, and we need to trim some of these plants here. Now, ordinarily I would keep all my trimmings, but I am full. And I've not even started, you know, the next tank yet. Click subscribe. Okay, so not like a massive difference there what I've done, but I've basically just sloped all of this back, so it starts here and just gets taller as we go to the back, and each area I've cut will start shooting out 2 sort of buds, if you like, or offshoots of stems, so we'll double up on everything, which is why everything gets thicker and thicker. I trimmed away some of the loose stuff here. Some of this Hatonia, I think it's called Hatonia. I'll look it up, make sure it is that. That's not doing great. I think that's because I turned the lighting levels down for a while to get rid of some cyano, which is starting to rear its ugly head again in this area. Look, a little bit of that weird algae stuff. But you know, a little bit of algae in my tank, it doesn't actually bother me. I've said that before, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and worry about it. The only thing that does bother me is that annoying ring now that I can see from where I moved this aquarium here, but you probably wouldn't have noticed if I didn't point it out. And now, why am I talking like this? But anyway, enough on trimming, that's enough. You know, you guys know how to trim plants, I'd assume you would anyway. Just hack it back, basically. Get it growing good, hack it back, and it grows back better. It's amazing when you think of it like that. It's onto this tank. We want to get some new fish for this beauty. Now, I'm not entirely sure exactly what I want yet. Not entirely exactly, or some English. But one thing I am going to do though is raise the water level. That's too low. It has evaporated a bit, but I want to bring it quite high up to about here. So we've got like just over halfway. I think that'll be better. Now, some of the ferns as well aren't doing great, as you can see here. They don't like being moved or changes in conditions. For a little while here, there wasn't any heating in this studio, so they went from like a more humid environment to a really cold snap we had a couple of nights, and it's not done great to them, to be fair, but I know that they bounce back. They're really strong. The new roots, not the new roots, but the new shoots coming off the root area, well, I can't see those new shoots yet, but I know they're going to come back, so I'm just going to persevere with it and just see how we go with that. But anyway, yeah, so let's go get some new fish for this bad boy, and yeah, put them in. So we're back at Willowbrook Aquatics again. It's a smaller store. I don't know if you can hear me actually over all of this water, but yeah, it's a smaller store, but it's normally got everything that I'm looking for. So
I'm not going to tell you yet what it is. Oh, I might as well tell you. I'm either looking for rainbow shiners or I'm looking for the dwarf neons. I think they'll look really cool swimming in the tank, just going backwards and forwards. So yeah, hopefully you agree. Let's try and find them. Oh yeah, and there's these sturgeons again that you guys all told me last time. I really like them. Obviously I'm actually hanging my camera over here. Oh, I've got to get some koi at some point, haven't I? I have to. Even these little koi are cool. Cool koi. Well, straight away, look, they've got this puffer. Yeah, loads of you have said that you'd like me to get one of these, but I'm going to steer away from puffers for a while, I think. At least until we've got all the other tanks sorted anyway. He's cool though. Very sociable, look. And just as suspected, the guys have come through for me and they've actually got the fish I wanted. There you go. Here they are, guys. The dwarf neons, which are not focusing. There we go. So there looks to be a good mixture of male and female there, which is good because I'm looking to get 10 because obviously having read up, 10's a really good number for the size tank I've got, and just 10 in general is a good number. So that's what we're going to go with. So we're going with 5 of the males, 5 of the females, because I've read up that it's good to have a mix of, 5 and 5. Sorry about my voice, by the way, guys. I'm under the weather apparently, and no, it's not because I'm working too hard. It's just because everyone's ill at the moment. But yeah, so they're only little babbers, these, which is good because we can watch them grow, get them fed up and get them nice and big. These won't be the only fish I'm adding to this tank, obviously, because it's a big tank, but we can add some more as we go. There's no point needing to stock it right out in one go. Plus the filter might take a bit of a hit on the bacteria if we did that. But yeah, let's just do it steadily. There's no rush. I mean, obviously they're not looking fantastic in the shop lighting, because that's just how it is, isn't it? But when we get them back and in the tank, they should look great. It's not these bigger ones, by the way, guys. They're different rainbows. It's these there you go, the neons. Where's my finger? There it is. So the males are the ones with little red tails, the females have got the yellows on them. But yeah, should be good. I've got to film this better fish that these guys have got as well. Look at this. It's called a koi candy cane. I want it now, but I can't have it now because I don't have a tank ready. But I will have a tank ready soon. We've got all those nanos in there ready to go. Oh, I'm not even filming it. Sorry, I got distracted. Look at that. It's looking cool, isn't it? I've never seen one like that before. Come on. There you are. Hello. He's coming to say hello. Really interesting colours. And then, of course, there is still a possibility of the musk turtle, guys. They're still here. Well, they get them in regularly, so... Oh, look at this little guy. I've got to get one, haven't I? Oh, he's so cute. That's it, I've decided I'm setting one up, guys. It's happening, and I know the space for it as well. So yeah, I just need to purchase some more of those stands from IKEA, I reckon, and then I've got this exact tank to be able to set it up on. Obviously I'll do it a little bit different to these guys. These guys do their setups for like nice, quick, easy maintenance, because obviously stuff needs to be tidy all the time, so livestock coming in and out. But we can do it a little bit more complicated, and I've got a cool idea as well. Of course, I'm sat there then trying to negotiate a price, and then I realised that I left my wallet in the car. Better go get it. As always, guys, safety first. Right, guys, I don't want any funny business or you'll go to bed early, alright? Click subscribe. Okay, guys, so that's the water level raised. I've cleaned all up the edges, the glass. I mean, you wouldn't want our new fish to go into a dirty new home, would you? So the water temperature, though, is a little bit lower where I want it to be. It's at 22, which is like the low end of what's acceptable for these fish, but I want it to be a few degrees higher than that, so I'm going to put a little bit of boiling water in there just to bring it up quickly, and then I've set the temperature on the Oase Thermo. Yeah, you're probably thinking, how is he heating this tank? There's no heater in there. It's the Oase Thermo 250, and it's got a heater built in, which is absolutely perfect. You don't need any horrible wires or heaters on show. So that's now turned up to 24. And it'd probably sit at 23. In a house, it'd probably sit at 24. But because we're in a shed in the middle of a garden in the winter in the UK, it tends to drop a little bit lower than what you set. So 23 is a really good temperature, I think. Also allow for the other fish that I've got planned as well. So it'll be a happy medium to suit all the fish. So get the hot water in, and then we can move these fish in. That's all the hot water in, which has brought the tank up to a nice temperature of 23 degrees. Let's get the fish into the tank and acclimated so they can get to the right temperature and we can put them in. Here's our fish. We've actually got more than the 10 that we originally asked for, which is great because they caught a few more. Looks like we've got a good mix in there. Just gonna put them, I'm gonna go around this side actually because it's quite fast flowing that side. I'm gonna put them here. They should get trapped on that little bit of wood. There's not that many compared to the size of the tank, is there? But that's cool. I think, you know, I don't want to overstock this. It'll be nice and fun to, whoa, whoa, whoa. Swim down, swim down. Yeah, I don't want to overstock the tank. I think it'll be cool just to see how, God, they're already looking cool. Look at the males there. Yes, this is going to be awesome under this light. I can't wait. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to leave them to it now and we'll come back in a bit. Okay, boys, guess what? Oh, Pancho's down there. Look, here he is. She is, sorry. Here she is, in front.
She go.
Sorry?
She go.
Is she?
Is she a girl?
Is she a girl? Yeah, that's what she means. She is girls. They're nearly out. So they're up to the right temperature now. So what we can do is actually break open the bag. We can pour out that bad water because we don't want that to go in our tank. And then we can put them in the net and put them in. Should we do that?
Yeah. And the snail.
The snail?
Yeah.
Pet snail. Oh, guys, have you actually seen Mike?
Yeah, I have. I've actually seen a little one.
Have you, Doodles, have you seen Mike? That's Mike, that is. Magic Mike. It's called Magic Mike.
What?
Aquapros Mike. Can you say Aquapros Mike?
Aquapros Mike.
Can you say Fish Tank Mike?
Fish tank Mike. I say fish.
You absolute nutters.
Don't be a stranger in the night. Take a chance for some romance. Don't cover your eyes. Willow trees know you better than anyone else. It's time you let your guard down for someone like me. I'd say I'm settled and pretty calm. I don't.
Well, I was hoping to record, but there's a helicopter again. There's no helicopter places near where I live, but there's always a helicopter. What is that? Okay, it's going away, it's going away. Start again. Okay, guys, and I think we can all agree that, I'm kidding, can you imagine if I spoke like that? But I think we can all agree that the tank really comes alive as soon as you put fish in it, and that's what's happened. So the rainbow fish I got here, as I've said, the males are red, and well, they're not red, they're blue, like neon blue, but they've got like red tails, and the females have got the yellow tails. We've got a good mix now of the two of them. Now they'll actually grow up to about 6 centimeters, so that's going to be a good size for the tank volume we've got here, I think, because we wouldn't want any of like the Bosmani rainbows or anything, although I love them, but you know, they get massive, they're like proper big, so I'll be able to have like 3 in this tank, I reckon. And what's also quite good is apparently they breed quite easily, which would be brilliant if we can get some babies out of them, because, you know, I think the only thing I've ever been able to breed has been guppies. I don't really think that's much of a massive thing to shout about, because you just put them in a tank, done, they breed. I mean, I could go on and on about them, but you know, generally speaking, they're the same as most fish. You know, keep your water clean, feed them. I mean, what else do you do? I mean, the whole job is just to keep good water quality, really, isn't it? And the rest sort of takes care of itself. So as long as you do that, you can have some of these fish as well. Okay, MD, what's coming up next, I hear you ask? So next, I'm going to be scaping these 2 tanks. Now, what am I going to be doing? I want to do something a little bit interesting. I'm going to do a dirted tank on this side, or that side, doesn't really matter which side, versus an aqua soil tank. Now, that could be quite interesting. I mean, I know, personally, that I'm going to get good results from both. But I also think that one will be better, faster than the other. But it'll be interesting just to see the 2 progress side by side, Same lighting. I'm going to have one light that does both of them. One will be dirted, obviously, one will be aqua soil, and yeah, we'll just try. I won't do exactly the same scape because that'd be boring and not very interesting to look at all, but you know, we can just try similar plants and all that sort of thing, just laid out in a slightly different way, and I think that'd be really good. Yeah, so next episode I'll probably do the dirted one first, and then we'll move on to the aqua soil one, specifically because the dirted soil I know is going to take longer to be sort of cycled, if you like, or fish ready. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. So if you're not subscribed, get subscribed for that one, and I'll see you next time.